The Supreme Court has ruled today that the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act, which when it came in 1971, it was essentially for married women. But today the times have evolved. The act has been amended, and it is now available for all women without comparison to their marital status are to be treated equally.
Hello everyone, welcome to Topic of the Day. In today's video, we shall be discussing about single women getting equal abortion rights, and also we'll talk about marital rape. Now recently, in a historic judgment, the Supreme Court declared that single women with pregnancies between 20 and 24 weeks are entitled to access the same safe and legal abortion care as married women. So let's discuss the background of the issue and talk about the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971. The judgment came in an appeal by a person who wanted to terminate her pregnancy before her term completed 24 weeks. The Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971 allows termination of pregnancy by a medical practitioner in two stages. After a crucial amendment in 2021, for pregnancies up to 20 weeks, termination is allowed under the opinion of one registered medical practitioner. And for pregnancies between 20 to 24 weeks, the rules attached to the law prescribe certain criteria in terms of who can avail the termination. It also requires the opinion of two registered medical practitioners in this case. Now, before this Supreme Court verdict, the MTP Act 1971 prohibited unmarried women who are between 20 and 24 weeks pregnant to abort with the help of registered doctors. So now let us discuss on the key highlights of the judgment. The rights of reproductive autonomy, dignity and privacy give an unmarried woman the right of choice as to whether or not to bear a child on a similar footing as that of a married woman. Secondly, reproductive autonomy included the right to choose whether or not to have an abortion. A woman does not need the permission of a third party to abort. Thirdly, the artificial distinction between married and unmarried women was not constitutionally sustainable. Further on, the amendment of Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act in 2021 included the term partner to show that the law was not just concerned about women within marriage. Now let us talk about the reasons cited for granting abortion to single women. First of all, a single woman may have suffered the same change in material circumstances as a married pregnant woman. The single woman may have been abandoned or without a job or been a victim of violence during her pregnancy. Secondly, her life could be endangered due to fetal abnormalities. She may have been a victim of sexual exploitation leading to pregnancy. Therefore, the law should not decide the beneficiaries of a statute based on narrow patriarchal principles about what constitutes permissible sex. There would be cases in which she could have got pregnant due to contraceptive failure, leaving her in a state of mental anguish. Let us see the data on unsafe abortions in India. The court said 8 women die every day in India due to unsafe abortions. 67% of the abortions carried out between 2007 and 2011 were classified unsafe. Further on, illegal abortion is a continuing crisis, especially amongst unmarried women. Now let us talk about the verdict on marital rape. The court also dealt with how married women, like single women, were exposed to sexual assault within the family and suffer forced pregnancies. Justice Chandrachud said, Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act recognizes a husband's act of sexual assault or forced intercourse committed on his wife as rape. A woman may become pregnant as a result of non-consensual sexual intercourse performed upon her by the husband. Moreover, it said that the exception to Section 375, rape, was only a legal fiction. However, the court stopped short there, saying understanding rape under the MTP Act would not have the effect of striking down Exception 2 to Section 375. Now, in the present scenario, marital rape is not recognized as an offense under the IPC. Exception 2 to Section 375 of the IPC removes marital rape from the ambit of rape. And another bench of the court is currently hearing the appeals to remove the exception. So this was all about the topic. Now let us take up one practice question on the same. Consider the statements regarding abortion laws in India. First, the Supreme Court has declared that single women with pregnancies between 20 and 24 weeks are entitled to access the same safe and legal abortion care as married women. Second, the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Amendment Act 2021 included the term partner to show that the law was not just concerned about women within marriage. Now, which of the statements given above are correct? You can take a moment and write your answers in the comment section below. So, as we have already discussed, both of the statements are correct regarding abortion laws in India. Therefore, the correct answer is option C, that is both 1 and 2. And with this, we call it a wrap of today's edition of Topic of the Day. I hope you liked the video. I will see you with some other topic tomorrow. Till then, take care and do stay tuned.